I think we go for giant spec. All right. Pretty good, I guess. Just need to go for. I guess we need to go for Arclight because he's going. He's definitely going crawler. I kind of need crawlers here as well, but we'll definitely go crawlers next round. I really don't like this start. I wish we got the crawler pack. All right. Yeah, the problem is the Arclight's kind of died too quick, but that's because we don't have any crawlers. But next round, I think we get crawlers, right? And we already have anti-air, so we don't need to worry about the cheese. How did we kill him during the debuff? Okay. It's going to be a Phoenix. We always go for Phoenixes. Phoenix is a very essential part of this board. The only question is, do we go for like more Phoenixes? Or do we just start going for a crawler? We can go for 3 crawlers. We can go for crawler, and then we can go for like another Arclight maybe in the middle. Wait a second. That's not good. I was fully expecting to see crawlers. So now we're the one that's playing normal. Um, building a lot of chaff. Okay. I mean, building the crawlers is actually good into his it's kind of good into his storms because they kind of distract the storms. The problem arises once there's no more once the storms destroy everything. I feel like this still does better than like 3 packs of Phoenix because feel like the Phoenix dies too quick. All right, I think it's a skip here. Now what? Now what? Can go for the crawler with the beacon. I feel like does that even do anything here? It's probably not bad. Let's see. Okay, so we have money for the crawler and the beacon. We always need the beacon for the factory anyway, so we might as well just get it early. Okay, we're giant spec. Let's keep that in mind. Not sure if we necessarily need to play giants besides the factory. Finally goes for the crawlers. We have adequate amounts of arc lights. We almost don't need range. I think if we get range, we might as well get 2 more arc lights. That's the thing. Doesn't really feel like it's that big of a concern. I'm glad we got the Phoenixes because we need the DPS. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Whoa, that's also unfortunate. This marksmen are just destroying our Phoenixes. Wonder if we need to get range on the Phoenix at some point. Maybe we just need more crawlers ourselves here. A second mobile beacon. The second mobile beacon is interesting. I don't think we need it though. Let's continue to skip. Getting too many mobile beacons. I mean, 50 cost though. I almost want to just go back and take it for 50. We should probably click range here. Does that mean we go for more arc lights? Probably, right? Why would you click range and not go for more arc lights? Or do we just need more chaff? Wait, we still have like so much money left over. I think we need to go for Mustangs now, actually. And the reason is that we just have too much money. Does that even make sense? He doesn't have much. I mean, we can click anti-missile. But now the money's awkward. It's like, okay. Let's say we did go range here, and we just go for 2 Mustangs. That could be an interesting play. Probably damage. Whoa, whoa! Where did he get money for this? That's crazy. Okay. So okay, so he got the money because he didn't click range on the arc light. I feel like the arc light range is decent. It's just that should have built more arc lights if it had we known he was going to do this. But even then, it's kind of precarious because now you have to kill the tanks before you can get to the Mustangs. But we have a very interesting play. Okay. Maybe we just go for factory with efficient maintenance. Haste module. Don't know if that's good here. But we're definitely going for the factory here. Okay. Let's do the beacon. The only thing is I don't want him to missile this. Like I want to maybe just do this without the. We're not going to go efficient maintenance because we're expecting this game to be over relatively soon. We'll go from here because there's going to be less chance of a missile. We will still we'll still go for a shield just in case. And I think we try to. What do we do here? Maybe go for the defense. More chaff isn't necessarily bad, like just to distract him. Maybe we just set something up here. Okay. Goes healing on the sledges, but that's not going to be good for him. The fact he only has 2 sledges is really not the greatest value, in my opinion. It's so good that we play against different players like every single time because you'd imagine this is you know, if you knew our game style, this would be obvious. Okay. Reason why we don't go for the efficient maintenance is because we're expecting to win next round, so you don't have them. It's not a good value, I think. Oh, this is not great because we usually want to sell our stuff here. Yes, we can't go for wasp. You can go for a sandworm. We can sell it and just reposition it here actually. So we'll just throw this down with the sandworm. Just shield this. And probably just some crawlers here, I think. Okay, so we probably just missile this or missile this. Maybe just missile that. We'll let the sandworm do whatever it wants to do. It doesn't have to necessarily go anywhere. Okay, let's hope this beacon's okay. Okay, see? Yeah, I do like that. I like our play because, you know, ooh, now I mean, the factory is still scary. You know, it's going to get our tower. It's actually very close to getting that tower. We might get his tower. I mean, we will get his tower. It's just that it's not going to be the greatest timing. There's nothing left here. So it's kind of like a useless tower snipe here. And we do have to keep in mind he is level 2 with efficient maintenance. I do love that. I like the efficient maintenance. I like seeing that because that means it's kind of weak. He's not going to be in the great. It's not good. I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't have gone for efficient maintenance. Okay. Okay. This guy stays alive, which is amazing. Still not enough, but it's getting there. Now, what do we do here? Okay, so we have the redeployment. I feel like we just go for a double factory here. He's gonna redeploy this here, you'd imagine, right? But then, like, do you just throw down an abyss? The abyss seems smart, right? Let's try to missile this. Because if he's gonna go for a factory, then technically you want an abyss, right? But then what do we redeploy? I don't know about this abyss, to be honest. So he doesn't have mass factories. You have no idea what he's gonna do. Let's just say we go for launcher overload. We already sold out of this. Let's just level this up just in case. Throw some more chaff down. And just, to do the same thing. Now, this kind of breaks a few golden rules. Because we want to maybe just redeploy this guy here. Because you always want to move your factory every single round. So I don't like this play already. Okay, so he did exactly what we expected him to do. I'm still not sure about the abyss. Like, it could be good. Could be very good. Yeah, we needed to sell the worm. That was a mistake. He goes for yeah, he's gonna win here. Okay. Alright, so now we need to transition to abyss. The only thing I was worried about is his Mustangs. That's why. I feel like the Mustangs are not that scary compared to his War Factory. Alright. I do like to play additional rounds because it just makes us better at knowing what to do. So now we sell this. We start going into abysses. You can even put them on the line. Right? Let's say I also want to move like maybe like this guy up a little bit, but I think it's better to just wait. Okay. I say I thought this was bugged. And we're not going to go for vertical sweep. We'll go for swarm missile. And the speed, maybe? I think we just missiled this, right? Who cares about the speed? And I think we just beacon this thing in here. You know what? Maybe we don't beacon this guy in. Maybe we just beacon this guy in. Because we do need something to tank. Oh, I love this play. I absolutely love this play. But it is going into a level 3 tower, which makes it less effective. He's only level 1 on this tower. That's crazy. It's only a 5-second debuff, which is really not that much. It is going to be a lot for the factory to kill our factory, but it's not that much in other regards. Now the only question is, can we tank long enough? Um, this is, I don't know if we win this here. I'm worried that, I mean, okay. What about the other swarm missile? Come on. Oh man, that's good. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, swarm missiles just won us the game there. And we learned that lesson from the previous game when the other guy went factory. This seems really good. Yeah, it was so close. But thank God we went for the swarm missile. And I think we should have. I think the round before was also a mistake. But I really love this guy's play. He loves the factory almost as much as we do. I absolutely love his attitude here. So this is the round where we committed more into the factory, and we ended up losing. We actually should have just went for the abyss right then and there. So it means we sell out of this. We can actually reposition everything here and just throw the abysses down here. We can try that. But let's just also just try it here as well. In the future, we have to be cognizant of where to put this because I can imagine us like, oh, I guess it's going to be hard because sometimes you put in the crawler, but we'll just see here. This is basically it's one square after one crawler, or basically if you want to say this is where you start, um, you're like basically yeah, so you 6 squares, let's say. All right, so we'll do this, and let's just say we beacon this guy in. Get the swarm missile, and missile right there. Wait, so this is exactly what we. Wait, is this the last round or? I feel like this is supposed to be the last round, right? Not the. Yeah, this is the last round. Okay. So I guess what we did differently here in this situation specifically is we beaconed the abyss instead, and it looks like you don't want to beacon in the abyss. The abyss is like it's taking way too much damage. Look at this. It's probably gonna die before he even gets the tower. And now we certainly lose because we have nothing. So yeah, lesson there is do not beacon in your abyss like the factory. The abyss probably needs a little bit of distance. Okay, so we weren't on the last round. So this is the round where we should have went abyss, the second to last round. Okay, we get the redeploy. I think we might, let's just take it here. Sell out of this. Get a couple abyss. Okay, we didn't need the redeploy actually. But the money does not allow us to get the does not exactly allow us to get the swarm missile anyways. Maybe we reposition. It's hard to say here. We kind of needed this side to hold things back a little bit. So it's hard to say if we need to. Maybe we just reposition this guy a little bit more forward. Surely it's going to be better than the way we played it, right? Because it looks like he has achieved factory dominance, which is a very rare thing to. Oh, he's got healing tanks. Does that mean you can't kill it in one swipe? Oh my goodness, that's real bad. That's real bad. Okay. All right. So clearly that was the correct way to win that. We could actually try selling the factory even and moving this one away. So maybe we'll move this back. We'll sell out of this because you get a little bit more money. Maybe, and then maybe we could go for swarm missile. I think the swarm missile is kind of important because of his backline. So I don't know if you put the abyss like this, but I feel like the beacon isn't the greatest. I don't think the beacon is necessarily what you want. So therefore we'll just put this. I mean, I guess we didn't need the redeploy. So can we just only beacon this thing? I mean, it's gonna die so quick though. I think this beacon is pretty useless. Oh boy, this sledge is such a pain in the ass. Interestingly, everything's here now, and this does even better, I think. That's more than 2k damage. Surely he's dead, right? Okay, yeah. He was okay, interesting. So the first round, I mean, we go for the we go for this. He goes for the counter factory, right? So, and he actually loses. So we cannot go Abyss on this round because we didn't know that that's his counter. All right, so basically, yeah, that's the way to play it. If someone achieves War Factory dominance, you just go to the Abyss, and even with the Mustangs, I think it's fine. I'm sure if you had like a lot of Phoenixes or Wasps, it might be a slightly different story.